What's going on, guys? Tom down here at Ultra Football, and today we're talking the newest boots from Adidas, but they're not new, they're remakes. So we're looking at an F50 remake and a Predator Pulse remake. Honestly, this is ultimate nostalgia, a blast from the past. I'm so excited to get these on feet and test them out, but first we've got to talk about them. So this colorway is based off the UCL, the Champions League color scheme, and that's what these boots are released for. The Champions League is obviously a partner with Adidas, making the ball, and they've decided to release some football boots. What better way to do it than some historically very iconic football boots? We're going to be taking a look at the F50 adizero and the Predator Pulse, launched in 2011 and 2004 respectively. But let's get into this video and let's talk in detail about these boots. Let's dive in and talk about the tech specs on the boots now, starting with the F50, released back in 2011. It is a synthetic one-piece upper construction with an off-center lacing system, speed frame sole plate. They've kept the one from the X Ghosted on this current model with that carbon fiber in the forefoot. And this hits a real nostalgia point for me because my first ever top of the line official football boot was in this model of F50. It had the pink 3 stripes just like this, the pink heel tab, but it was a green upper. But that was my first ever proper football boot, so those I cannot wait to get on my feet. But then if you know me, you also know that I'm a very classic boot person. Predator Pulses are one of the most iconic Predator silos from back in 2004. I've got a cool story about these, but of course it is rocking that premium K-leather upper, that massive fold down tongue with the tongue strap on it, embossed Adidas under that, looks so cool. And then pink rubber strike elements. For me, the only thing I'm not sure on this boot is the colorway. It's rocking the control frame sole plate from the current Predator silos once again. My story on these guys at home back in Christchurch, I once found a pair at an op shop, a thrift shop, whatever you want to call it, for $10. So I got a pair of the OG and that was $10. But unfortunately that whole sole plate cracked and broke away on me, as they do with at the time 15-year-old football boots. But obviously we're not just going to be looking at the boots, I'm going to be chucking them on feet. I'm super excited. F50s, because they got their barefoot fit and feel for the striking. I'm thinking maybe a knuckleball challenge with these, shock, surprise, I know. And then the Pulses, it's got to be a whip challenge with those striking elements. We might even do a little bit of a right foot one with them, but I'm too excited. Let's get these on feet and I'll tell you how they feel. As you guys can see, I ended up putting one of each boot on because I literally can't decide what one I want to wear. Look how far that tongue is pulled down, incredible. I think I'm going to put the Pulses on first and do a whip challenge. Alrighty. Time for the Pulse challenge to start with. I've got a wall set up behind me. I'm going to be putting myself to the test. I'm going to use my right foot only. I'm going to be whipping the ball up over the wall into that near post top bins. I know it looks a little bit like Beckham's famous free kick goal to get England to the World Cup. He was wearing precisions in that, I know, and I'm wearing Pulses, but it is a technique that I want to get better at on my weak foot. So let's see how I go. How's the consistency so far? Like 3 in the same place. Made that 4. Oh, I really did think that was it, but I'll tell you, the ball feels so good striking off these boots. It's just such a clean strike zone and you hardly even feel the ball leave your foot. It's gonna be one of those days, I see how it is. It's a good thing I'm loving pinging the ball in these boots, otherwise I'd be frustrated by those 2 near misses. Oh, honestly, I just can't complain. Alrighty, because I've had a couple of very close attempts and I know if I don't stop myself, I'll be out here kicking the ball in these boots for the whole video and I won't even get to the F50s. I'm going to give myself 3 more attempts to hit the target. If I don't hit it, then we move on anyway and we go to the F50s. Attempt 1 of 3. Oh, get in that top bin. Attempt 2 of 3. Let's go. Top bins. Oh, just nestle in the top corner. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm done. I had too much fun in the Pulses. It's time to put the F50s on and put them to the test. All right, lacing up the F50s now, and honestly, I can't tell you how many memories are coming absolutely flooding back with the feeling of these boots on my feet. As I said, it was my first ever top tier boot and I had a couple of pairs. Oh man, I'm so excited. We've left the camera where it was, same sort of angle, but this time we're going to be using the left foot, a little bit of a knuckle swear sort of thing into that far top bin. Oh, they feel so good. Let's see how these go. Better not disappoint me. I thought we were going to be done just like that. Oh wow, so close. Oh yeah, these boots are just the same. Even the little squeak of air you get when you plant your foot down, everything about them. Oh. So I'm going to do the usual 3 more attempts to knuckleball this into the top right corner wearing the F50 UCL pack. Hopefully it only takes one. Let's go. Oh, it's going to take more than one. Sometimes all it takes for me is to actually really concentrate on what I'm doing. So I'm going to do that this shot, place the ball and everything. Just a bit higher. Third and final shot for the F50s. I've been having so much fun, but the woodwork has been rejecting my knuckleballs. So I'm going to change it up. I'm going to hit this one with a bit of sways. Let's see how we go. Apparently the woodwork is rejecting the sways as well. These have been too much fun to kick a ball in, but it's time to move on. I'm still a little bit frustrated about how I ended that last challenge, but that's all right. Let's talk about the boots from the Adidas UCL pack. Not gonna lie, nostalgic boots, remakes, Adidas have got it right now. They know to do a one-to-one upper recreation and then just put the modern sole plate on them, and for that reason they both get a massive tick for me. The F50, like I said, personal connections with this, and also I do rate the colorway. I think the colorway is really sick, pulling from the UCL colors and branding. And then the Predator Pulse, for me, super comfortable upper and boot on foot. Colorway, it's grown on me a little bit since I've had it on feet. I will see where it comes from, but it's not quite the one for me. But for a lot of people out there, it will be, and don't let my opinion sway you too much. But I'll tell you one thing that should sway you is there's not many pairs of these and they're gonna go quickly. So if you're like me and you've been able to experience wearing them before, you know how good these two boots are, so you know you got to get your hands on them. But if you haven't, take my word for it, these boots are sensational and you get a feel for playing like it felt like in the past. If you're a young baller, definitely try to pick these up. If you're a speed player, I love F50s. I think they're one of the best speed boots ever made. So make sure you don't miss out on them. Snap them up from Ultra Football. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one.